Welcome back.
Well, welcome back. Hopefully we recorded that last episode, but we'll see what happens.
Yes. And then if we didn't, welcome.
Yes. So we're about to fight Murder Master, the leader of the Stunticons.
That's right.
And Greg's at the helm again.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sure it will go well, and there will be no stun lock. And I'm not bitter or anything.
Yeah. Murder Master... He likes his lots of attacks. So...
Is it you're the king?
King of the Road doesn't mean anything to the King of the
Beast?
Bone, because it's a dinosaur bones. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So I was talking about the oil house last time. We walked by a poster for Macadama's oil house.
Whoa.
It's what that is Macadama is the bartender of this oil place, and oil's kind of like the on the place. Also to transform, I should say. And yeah, those blue ones attract you. And the oil house is this place where, like, it's into continuity. So Transformers from all sorts of different continuities and times in this place will hang out there and, you know, chat. It's sort of like this weird little, you know, what-if conversation area. So it's sort of like this neutral zone where all of us Decepticons sat here, we have a drink.
And how do I do that special attack?
So it's the back right trigger.
Back right trigger?
Yeah, I should work on Murder Master. All dodges all day. Great. But yeah, so because there's the one for aiming and there's the one for actually doing the special.
Oh, right.
Yes, that's the aim, so it's the other one. You're actually doing quite well against Murder Master. He's not as bad as Blitzwing.
I think I had that Blitzwing fight.
Trial by fire.
Painful.
Yeah. Oh, I love his dodges. Yeah, good on Murder Master. I really like the Stunticons. I think they're very characterful. Basically, each of the Stunticons has some massive mental disorder. So Murder Master is big statistic. Then there's Dead End, who is manically depressive. It's just, you know, we're all going to die constantly. He's also super vain about it. There's Breakdown, who's paranoid. Though he's been replaced. Oh no, sorry, Wild Rider was replaced. Wild Rider was just sort of random, arbitrary, crazy, yelling and screaming. But I think they replaced him with Off-Road recently. And I think Off-Road sort of is super creepy because he sort of like changed his colour scheme, being a little like Wild Rider, and keeps sort of pretending to be Wild Rider, and everyone's like, what's going on here? There's Drag Strip, who's got a superiority complex. Be for bested in combat. And then there's
with the core leaking, I should be able to rig something together to get a directional.
Now, why did we erase here? Because this isn't where the core is.
I don't know why we do anything in this game.
Yeah, it's like, things are happening, do it, no!
Based on earlier readings of the core's power signature, I think we can track it now. Your sensors should change color if you're pointing in the right direction.
So you see those little rings?
The closer you are.
Yeah, see, that means it's in that direction. Do you want to pop in here and quickly just drop off our loot?
I think I do.
Yeah. Let's quickly dump all the stuff we've got. D. It's just A's. C.
This could go a bit faster.
Yeah, this is droll. The whole item collection part of this game. I don't like it, but I grew up with it because Transformers are awesome. So yeah.
Okay, so what do we want to do with all this?
Right now we'll just leave it, because we'll do it off camera. We can use all that to upgrade remote weapons. It's a shame they didn't give him like him using his fist, because he's got a laser sword.
Earlier readings of the core's power signature.
Or like
he can actually get his laser sword, but I don't know why he doesn't start with one.
In the right direction.
Now, was there a Decepticon symbol around here with them? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, closing on them and fire breath. Good plan. But Yeah, and who was the last one? Dragstrip, Dead End,
Enough.
Rider, Brickdown. That's and then Off-Road who replaces Wild Rider. Not in this game, but in like currently the current Hasbro, they just replaced it. Don't know why precisely, but they did, and that's their prerogative. So remember the Decepticon symbol above you. Yeah. So yeah, you want a pistol to shoot that. There we go. Now we play Hot and Cold. The exciting Transformers Hot and Cold game. So that's cold, and hot is the... Oh, okay, not that. You lust for loot.
I do.
So we, I mean, I'll spoil this now. You don't... So you know how with the Constructicons you fought each of them, and then you fought Devastation. You don't fight these Stunticons in this game. Which bums me out a lot, because they're really cool. But when I think about it, they just play exactly the same as ground soldiers.
Right.
Like, unlike with the Constructicons where they've got different alt modes and whatnot, you can really, play around with different fight styles for each of them. The Stunticons would just be ground soldiers with more life and different
That
models.
is true.
So on one hand, I appreciate why they wouldn't do it, but at the same time, I kind of prefer if they just made models for them or something, and just
Yeah.
I know it's extra effort, I know it's work, and it's mainly me just wanting to have, I think, to kill them all. The music's finished, so...
That was just like, guys, pick another route.
They are robots, they don't learn easily. Actually, that's always... I sort of headcanon that as to why Transformers personality... You're actually hold up.
Away from the core. Please check the device's readings again.
Why Transformers' personalities stay the same for so long. Like, they live for millions of years, but they're robots. Their lives are much longer. That's not a path forward. You want to go up that lazy hill.
I thought I could dodge it.
No. So you just stand here and you're out of the range of the mine. Like, they're the worst mines in the world. Oh, just shoot one of them.
This whole infinite fire breath is just like, yep.
It's pretty useful, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wrong button.
That's, oh, there's another one.
Oh.
So they basically will do this as mobs. He didn't even hit you. What a joke.
You come at the, wait, I got the thing.
But yeah, I think it's looks like it's the other way. Oh wait, no, I could be wrong. I'm almost definitely wrong, but look at it.
Get out of the way.
Now this is an annoying little mission.
Yeah.
Smelled it, because apparently that's... You smell plasma energy.
I can understand that. Well, if anyone was going to smell it, it would be good.
It's true, but I guess you could interpret that, like, considering their senses wouldn't not necessarily be the same as ours. You can interpret
That's
it.
right, they'd be smelling.
Plasma energy is
So,
unpredictable.
Wheeljack's like, oh, I've got to fix this right now, because otherwise we'll, like, destroy
Open the
everything.
case and patch the core.
Yeah.
And so now we've got to
Hold
wave
off any
defense.
foes.
You do get allies for this,
No.
but they'll be attacking Wheeljack, so you need to make sure you keep him off Wheeljack, because he's...
Got it.
You know what? You really like this fire breath, don't you?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, so they're attacking Wheeljack. And his health will come back between each wave, so you just need to make sure he passes the leg.
So can I hit more than one at once?
Yeah, absolutely. It's an area effect attack.
See, this is why.
Actually, that is pretty good. It sort of lays out a defense around this area.
Yeah, I mean, like they're all melee, so they all have to come and hit him. So, like,
Yeah, it's a valid point. I never even considered that strategy.
although is that his? Oh no, that's 20% is the thing.
Yeah, it's 20% way through the mission. So now there's some of these guys got range, so it may need to be more vile, but I can still be effective. Like I see there's dumping lasers on him right now. But yeah, the
It's really close.
well, it is. It's fire breath. Why wouldn't it be?
Well,
I think someone confused a dragon with a T-Rex at some point, but I'm not.
I'll allow it.
Actually, you know what? That's actually happened in history. a lot of the idea, you know how there's this sort of prevalent idea of dragons. There's a theory, and I think one was quite sensible, that people would have found dinosaur bones and gone, oh, and then gone, it's a dragon or like a great lizard or something, which of course what they were. And
Well,
like,
I can never get this straight. Were dinosaurs birds or reptiles? Because, like,
I think
it seems to change.
I think they are reptiles, but because it was earlier in the whole split, they shared lots of characteristics with birds, because birds and reptiles are very close.
I thought birds were more developed, or like later in the evolutionary tree. Right?
Yeah, I think that's the case. It would make sense as to why.
But it has something to do with the hip structure. I don't know. Like,
I mean,
when we were young,
yeah. So
it
apparently,
was definitely like dinosaurs with reptiles, and then it became dinosaurs with
the
birds.
prevailing idea at the moment is that dinosaurs have feathers rather than scales, which no one cares about because it makes them look dumb in our heads. They look better with scales.
Oh, I mean, eagles are pretty cool.
Yeah, but I mean, consider how awesome a T-Rex is.
Yeah,
and then glue some feathers on that. That's not.
Well,
that's
think
not,
like a It's probably not going to work.
This
but-
fire breath is far more effective. Yeah, these guys can take some hits, but with your allies, pumping some damage on them. So you see how they just go crazy with guns, and they got actual aim. It's
Yeah. What have you done with the real Optimus Prime?
yeah. I think there's a couple of episodes about that, basically.
What, where Optimus suddenly gains the ability to aim and like...
No, where they have fake Optimuses is what I was...
The case is open.
See, look, they got models for the Decepticons as cars here. Oh, this is awesome. And then there's Minosaur.
You beat me.
Now, I don't like this Minosaur voice.
See if you can beat me.
Yeah,
Because-
I feel like it should be deeper.
Yeah. Wow. Now, Minosaur is going to just keep throwing things at you. He's crazy, actually. So you just got to be careful. What I love about them, because as I was saying before, combiners generally have serious mental issues. Like, Devastator only knows as much as... see, that's a cool move.
Okay, I'll play that. That was pretty cool. Ow.
So Devastator's intelligence is extremely limited because he can only know when these Constructicons agree on, and even though they're friends, they don't really agree on a lot. Whereas Minosaur, because they've all got massive psychological issues, they like basically Minosaur's just hearing tons of voices in his head, and they're all crazy voices. So Minosaur's just nuts. But this Minosaur's very together, which is a shame. But I mean, it's a fighting game. It's what difference does it make? Oh, that's right. He uses his gun sometimes. See, a dead end is that I don't know what would you call that colour, like a maroon, something like a reddish colour on his left arm. He's my favourite. I love that his car mode. Like, for a Transformer fan, I know nothing about cars. I was playing Saints Row, one of the Saints Row games, and I had a mission which I was stuck on. I actually stopped playing because of this mission, and the mission was... Well, it was GTA. It was one of those games, and I had to... The mission's objective was steal a muscle car. I had no idea what a muscle car was. I couldn't figure out what
The
it was.
Bumblebee car. Sorry, the Bay form of Bumblebee.
Yeah, I guess I just couldn't pick one. I was like, I don't know what car qualifies or not. And I was so frustrated to stop playing the game. And so for someone who watches he's obsessed with a show about guys who turn to cars, I really don't know anything at all. I got friends who are who are Transformer fans who are much more car lovers than I am. But they're all just go for him to me. Want to get a heal on?
Yes, I do.
He's absorbed a lot of damage. Do you want to go with the L or the E? Or what? Doesn't matter. Go for it.
I think an L... that's right. Too late.
You've got 5 of them. These ones, it's fine. Or 4.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, what could go wrong? Yes. But oh yes, that's right. Now he becomes He-Man.
By the power of...
Ray Servo.
Yeah, I'm like... Iron Skull. No.
I guess that makes sense. The Grey is an iron. Yep. So now he's going to start throwing like he starts using a lot of mode. Well, he does this for
What
a
is
start.
this?
This isn't that madness, is what this is.
I might.
So you basically stay alive through this bit, and he'll calm down. Yeah. He'll start using one of my masters as well. I actually, because you get his, actually, where did the other Autobots go? As soon as Menasaur showed up, they're like, oh, you know,
Good luck and handle it.
yeah, left the Robo oven on. But, what was I talking about? Oh yes, when I was playing this as Optimus, you get Menasaur's sword after this, and I switched to that. It's quite cool.
Yeah, it's sort of. Well, so I feel like the dodges are getting good, and I do like the bullet.
Oh, you are much better with the dodges. The bullet time makes it very dramatic. Like,
But it's also a nice feedback that you dodged that.
yeah, it says to you you're doing awesome. Yeah, feedback-wise, it's great.
But
And
am I like reading it wrong? Like there's sort of a period of non-bullet time, but you're sort of invulnerable frame.
yes, that's right.
Like
That's why they're so powerful. Because you get that invincibility, and it just gets you out of tight situations. You gotta hurry up and beat this guy, Greg. We're running out of time. Just beat him already, I know. He's just the size of us, guys. I mean, jeez.
he keeps knocking me back.
Actually, there's an episode where Devastator climbs the Empire State Building, and there's a whole rip on King Kong. It's just like, really? Really? Oh, that's right. And then, whoop. Okay, excellent. Alright, we've defeated Menasaur. Let's immediately pause. Oh, that's right. This is another one. Oh, you beat me! Too bad I'm not gonna let you win. I was like, what? What's he? Hey, hang on.
What are the other Autobots doing? They run away. They do not secure the site.
I did not see that.
Yeah, it's
What?
like-
Obviously.
yeah, obviously not. It's
If
like,
you did see it coming, I'd be really
it's looking the
pissed.
other way the whole time. And then, damn.
Like, I feel like the Decepticons... Well, we can talk about this next episode.
Oh, yeah, well, see, this is another cruelty. Megatron's like, you survived. You're such a jerk, Dusty.
Into the space
How did Blitzwing get over it?
Cybertron.
And so
He's
they gave him
definitely in
something.
the negging kind of business.
Yeah.
Starscream, you stay here and burden the Autobots with your incompetence.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
So much negging.
And he's just like, oh.
Laugh while you can, Megatron. But I will laugh
No,
last.
you won't. No,
They
you
have gone through the space bridge. After them.
won't. Alright.
Optimus, I am disappointed in your leadership.
Alright, and that's the chapter.
That was... Yeah, they are getting better.
Alright. Well, we've got to tie this up right now, so we'll see you guys later. And we'll return in the next chapter of this Transformers Devastation. You want to say goodbye?
Oh, goodbye.
Yes, that's right.
Actually, I don't want to say goodbye. I take it back.
Okay, right. No goodbye for you.